We will move on now to the next story, and this is a navigation device that is also a tablet, or a tablet that is also a navigation device. You pick the poison in the way you want to describe it. This is a MapMyIndia device. It's a little expensive, but remember, it has many add-ons. In fact, the fact that it's really a navigation device that is ergonomically built like a tablet is the way I think they'll justify their 19,000-20,000 price. Karan is out there. He's going to give this the absolute works as a review and a test. But Karan, tell me, 20,000 bucks a tablet, most people would say price isn't justified because you can also just download MapMyIndia software onto a tablet that you already own. So, justified?
Okay, Rajiv, just before I start, let me just say this very emphatically. At 19 to 20,000 rupees for just a standalone tablet, it definitely doesn't justify its price. But then again, MapMyIndia doesn't want us to look at it as a standalone tablet. They want us to look at it as a navigation device, and that is where it does have an edge. Now, you spoke about Aura. Yes, it's available for download, but then again, there are major differences, and I'll give you three to start with. The first one, at any given point, the downloaded version will be one less updated than the version that you'll find on this device. Now, we've seen 3D maps, we've liked it, we've spoken about it. Now, that is definitely not available on the downloaded version. Last but not the least, we've always said this, a navigation device is only complete if it covers the last mile, or in this case, it can actually search your destination with house numbers. Now, that again is not available on the downloaded version. Having said that, as you said, we are going to make sure that this device runs through its paces. So, while I'll get started, you quickly take a look at what this product is all about. Let's get started. First look, and it just looks like any other low-cost tablet in the market. But since we already know that it has a lot more than that, here's a quick look at what CarPad 5 brings with it as a device other than navigation. The hybrid navigator runs on Android 2.3 Gingerbread operating system and is powered by 1 GHz Cortex-A8 processor. The 5-inch device boasts a capacitive touchscreen and also comes with built-in 3G and Wi-Fi. Obviously, what sets it apart is the GPS-connected 3D navigation interface called Aura, and we are about to find out if it's enough to be a differentiator to command that pricing. Okay, so that was CarPad 5. And now it's time to test it. So I'll tell you what, I'm a very safe driver, so I'm just going to stop for a moment and talk to you. So, testing time, and then three main parameters. The first one, it has to make sure that I reach the exact house I really want to go to. Secondly, I've always complained about one thing. No matter how good the device is, it just doesn't tell you if the traffic ahead is horrendous or not. Apparently, MapMyIndia says they've solved that issue. Really? Well, we'll check this out. The third claim that they make is that you can actually track the device live. Can they really do that? So that is the test number 3. So I'll tell you what, I'll get started. I'm just going to feed the exact address, and just to make it a little more interesting, I'm going to put a wire point, and it's done. Let's get started.
After 300 meters, keep left.
Test 1, Destination 1, our wire point, the iconic Lotus Temple. Okay, so I've reached my first destination, and there's a reason why I chose this wire point. A, I love this place, but more importantly, it's part of the first test. And the first test is this device can be tracked live. Now, what you're looking at are the visuals of this device being tracked in my office live as we speak. And of course, you can see over here, we are right next to the Lotus Temple in the navigation device as well. Now, if you have a near and dear one who's traveling late at night, or you just want to track them in case of an emergency, this is one feature that really comes in handy. So this was test 1. Time to move on to test 2. And now to find the answer to my biggest problem in life, the traffic jams in New Delhi. But apparently MapMyIndia claims to help by providing live traffic updates and alternate routes to escape them. So I suppose it's time now to move on to test 2. Okay, so here we go, and these little triangles are actually telling me that each and every area around me right now is surrounded by traffic. That's a horrendous situation to be in. Tell you what, really frustrating.
And now to our last and final test.
Okay, so we're very, very close to our destination now. I can see the checkered flag coming closer and closer.
Yes, search by exact house number.
Last 100 meters, as I always say, that is always left.
Destination is on your left.
Destination is on my left.
So accurate or not?
Okay, pretty much accurate. I've reached the destination. Only thing is it says my destination is about one house before the one I had to reach. But that's okay. It wants me to lose some calories, which is understandable. But yeah, I'm pretty much over there. Now, in the end, as a standalone navigation device, it's a very good product to own. But then again, I will still say it's a little on the higher side as far as the pricing is concerned. For between about 12 to 15,000, even I would install it in my own car.
India's #1 news app just got even better. Download NDTV's new app. Fully optimized for retina display. Full screen view. Faster response time. And Sudoku. NDTV's new iPad app. Download now.